Welcome back. In the previous video, we covered the basics of while loops, including their syntax and behavior. Now let's take a look at some examples to further illustrate their usefulness. First, let's see how we can use a while loop to calculate the sum of numbers from 1 to a given value. Here's the code. In this example, we define a function called calculateSum that takes a parameter n, which is the upper limit of the sum we want to calculate. Inside the function, we initialize a variable I to 1 and a variable total to 0. Then we enter a while loop that checks if I is less than or equal to n. If that's the case, we add I to the total and increment I by 1. We keep doing this until I is greater than n. Let's see this in action. If we call calculateSum into bracket 5, we should get 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 equal 15 as the result. Print calculateSum into bracket 5 and our output is 15. Now let's look at a more complex example that uses the while loop to perform a binary search on a sorted list. Here's the code. In this example, we define a function called binary search that takes two parameters, a sorted list of numbers and a target value we want to search for. Inside the function, we initialize two variables left and right that represent the left and right boundaries of the search range. Then we enter a while loop that checks if left is less than or equal to right. If that's the case, we calculate the midpoint of the search range using integer division, the double slash operator, and compare the value of that position in the list to the target value. If they match, we return the index of the midpoint. If the midpoint is less than the target, we update left to be one position to the right of the midpoint, effectively discarding the left half of the search range. If the midpoint is greater than the target, we update right to be one position to the left of the midpoint, effectively discarding the right half of the search range. We keep doing this until we find the target value or exhaust the search range. Let's see this in action. If we have a sorted list numbers equals 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and we want to find the index of the value 5, we can call binary search into bracket numbers, comma 5, close bracket, and get 2 as the result. And there you have it. Two more examples of how you can use while loops to execute code repeatedly as long as a certain condition is met. These are just few examples of what you can do with while loops, but the possibilities are endless. With a little bit of creativity and problem-solving skills, you can use while loops to tackle a wide range of programming challenges. So go ahead and experiment with while loops in your own programs and see what kind of cool things you can come up with.